The movie opens with a father speaking to his son Solomon, who relocates to a farm in order to aid in his mother's recuperation. Solomon has trouble spotting his traps because he is blind. Solomon discovers that animals cannot live in jars after his mother assists him with his coat and a rope. In addition to baking a cake and taking him fishing, Solomon's mother also reveals his father's birthday. When Solomon questions his mother about the animals and their ability to survive, she responds that death is just another transition rather than the end. When Solomon questions his mother about death, she tells him that it is like a butterfly changing into a caterpillar. Solomon discovers a long chain while looking for worms, but his mother orders him to leave right away. Solomon's mother praises him after he finds a root. Solomon interrupts and requests a wish as the mother sings, "Happy Birthday," and serves cake. A story about a family of goats who were safe until a monster attacked them is told to Solomon by his mother, who is experiencing deteriorating health. The goat makes a prophecy that they will always be with their family. According to Solomon's mother, faith is crucial because nobody can fully comprehend death. Solomon's mother makes a comparison between this and the goat's presumption that it would not live. Solomon tells his mother that he believes in a lot of things, but she rejects him. Years later, Solomon hears the cassette recording of his mother leaving, which serves as a reminder to him to abide by their 3 safety rules. Never let go of the rope, always give back to the forest, and find solace in its song. Despite bringing home a fish and navigating traps, he is dissatisfied with his life. He chooses to look into it after hearing a goat that is bleeding badly. Solomon discovers a dead deer after hearing a deep shot in the woodland. The man who shot him is only caring for his wound when he knocks him out. Solomon inquires about his parents and offers to him a place to stay in exchange for cleaning his cut and giving him aspirin. Hank grinned and offered to assist as Solomon stormed out. As Hank looks around the house, he discovers Solomon's belongings, including a book of bedtime stories. As they consume the stew, they talk of bringing Solomon along the following morning. They awaken the following morning to a hideous snarl emanating from the woods. Unaware of the sounds, Hank reaches for his revolver and asks Solomon what it was. In the forest, Solomon murmurs anxiously to himself and aims at a figure, hoping it will fall. Without noticing what it was, Hank barely makes it out of the trees. Hank offers to show Solomon how to preserve the deer for jerky after he discovers Solomon working around the home the following day. He asks Solomon for a chain so he can set up the old smoker. Hank and Solomon are pals with many of deer. Hank suspects witchcraft, but Solomon hunts and gathers for the forest and himself. To capture the beast that has disturbed them, they set a trap. After being pulled away by the rope, Solomon begs Hank to save him. Solomon is reassured by Hank that it will be caught in the trap. Solomon reads his mother's diary when he was 4 years old and discovers more about it. Solomon learns from the diary that her father began it to record their shared experiences. When Solomon's mother feels that she hurt or drove Solomon's father away, the story takes an unsettling turn. After hearing a gunshot, Hank flees into the jungle and heads back to Solomon. He hears the clinking of the chains around Hank's torso as he locates her luggage. Solomon's mother regains consciousness after being bound to protect her son. Solomon murders her, but his pupils have changed to resemble cats. Solomon's coughing episode at the end of the story indicates that his mother's disease was contagious and has since spread to him.